The fiery cloud has the ability to metamorphosis or change into various what? Forms of states such as a maggot and change into what? A fly or a caterpillar can be transformed to a butterfly. So matter can be manifested in three states: gas, liquid, stock. So you begin to see the transformation. Everything is reflecting the characteristics of what? Spirit. In one manifestation of another. It goes to say now, we go on to see now, we begin to understand now these gem-like bodies and conditions. I want somebody that might as well kind of speak this up. Somebody give me, I think it's the 22nd chapter of Revelation, where it starts out, just tell me, in this city, it talks about the city, the gates, and all of a sudden he starts describing these precious stones. So what it shows you is that when we talk about stones over here, there's the same thing over there. There's nothing here that's not where? Over there. Saying everything here, you got all the minerals here, they're over there. But they have a different state or different order that we have. So it says here that these angelic, these forms of Elohim, Elohim and the creature, they often have this gem-like body, we told you, and they materialize out of this substance. So what is it? And to fully appreciate and understand the knowledge of the composition of the body, you have to have some understanding of the precious gems of gold and silver, which are the form of the. In other words, we start talking about gems and silver. We're talking about really in chemistry, atomic elements, and their atoms are in certain configurations. There was a certain number of electrons, protons, and electrons in a certain configuration that forms each one. Each element, but each element is threefold, except for helium is hydrogen.
Hydrogen, yeah.
But everything is threefold: a proton, a neutron, and an electron. And you just got more of them in that forms these various elements. Now you need that to begin to understand these bodies that we have and how eloistic he operates. So it says, this is when I did the research. I didn't know all gems are minerals and elements that have a particular form and what? Structure. So we look at something like beryl. He tells you, what is beryl? When a chemist looks at beryl, he looks at the actual chemical what? Composition of it. And what it is, beryl is aluminum cyclosilicate. Says, here's the chemical formula.
Okay, it has a hexagonal form.
And it has a hexagon crystal. And it may be very small, are ranged for several meters inside. Terminating crystals are relative rare. But I said pure beryl is often what? Colors. Now you can understand what it describes it. They said when you feed it's both, it's colorless, but frequently tinted by what? Impurities. Possible colors are green, blue, yellow, red, white. It says the names come from the Greek word beryllius, which refers to precious one.
Wow.
Blue-green or seawater stone. The term later was adopted as beryl exclusively. That's right.
Right.
Right. So then you can begin to see now. Now look at that.
Beautiful.
Oh, wow. Those different colored barrels.
So those are different colored barrels. See, so they're using the beryl stone to describe this what? This crystal-like body, So it tells us that this body that we have, even the Lucifer got one. See, it's made up of the only way that you can describe it is that in our realms, so we can understand it, it looks like these what? Precious what?
Stones.
It looks like those precious stones. So that's the beryl. The various colors and Okay, let's talk about sapphire. Let's talk about sapphire. Look at that ring. I think it's the whole thing. See what I'm saying? That's a sapphire stone surrounded by diamonds.
That might be Queen Elizabeth's ring.
What is sapphire? I mean, sapphire comes from a Greek word means sapphirius. And it's given a gem of variety, and it's called corrodon. And it's aluminum what?
Oxide.
It's aluminum oxide. That's what you're dealing with. You're dealing with minerals that Yahweh put together in a chemical, in a structure, atomic structure, to really reflect that's on the other what?
The side.
The side.
Right.
Instead of saying, he says, when it is color other than red, in which case the gem,
so a ruby is a sapphire. It's a form of sapphire.
Right, a ruby is a form of sapphire.
I didn't know this.
That's what I'm saying. See? Now, these stones were used to describe the Elohistic embodiment.
Right.
His throne.
Mm-hmm.
So now the point here is that these precious stones and minerals with different atomic structures are reflected on spiritual what? Attributes that compose these angelic creatures.
Mm-hmm.
So in the physical realm, we see there are physical minerals that compose these precious stones. Now in the spiritual realm, there's spiritual minerals. We call it etheric matter or whatever, which physical minerals are what?
Physical
counterpart. And they're poor counterpart. Because we actually saw the barrel here, and you look at the real thing, you say, well, that's just imitation.
Mm-hmm.
A poor imitation.
Mm-hmm.
Of it. Now it says here, the Apostle John in his vision states that the heavenly city was composed of 12 what?
Precious stones.
Precious stones and gold. So you understand that he said that gold was translucent.
Mm-hmm.
You can't find no gold that's translucent.
Right.
So I'm saying, well, that's what he described in that realm.
Mm-hmm.
See, which this is the real substance.
Mm-hmm.
So you can understand why the devil always trying to gather these precious stones unto himself. Because he had them once and where? In heaven. And he can't get that back there. Get back there, the real thing.
Mm-hmm.
So he's always out here stealing something from somebody else. You see, he causing havoc. That's the Illuminati, trying to gather all that he has because he lost the way.
In heaven.
He lost it in heaven. He's not coming back. The next thing we're going to appear to you is that even though all this outward beauty, there's different levels of those what?
Those attributes.
Or those stones or those attributes. Say, we show you that Lucifer was very beautifully beautifully endowed with all this, the way he was made up. But then his mind became what? Corrupt.
Mm-hmm.
See, now, he didn't lose his outward appearance. He lost his state of what? Mind. And see, the angels that kept their first estate, that they were taken to another what? Level. And he just had the outward appearance.
Mm-hmm.
See, but not the inward, the righteousness of God.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, read. That's 20, what's the 21?
21 and 19?
Yeah.
And the foundations of the wall of the city were garnished with all manner of precious stones.
Now listen, keep in mind that the high priest in this tabernacle his breastplate had precious what?
It's 12 stones of trial.
Precious stone.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying,
Right.
so Yahweh knew what he was doing when he was giving these things as what? As analogies and symbols to lead us into the spiritual realm. It was telling you how I'm operating.
Right.
Not that these things became a symbol of what? Of worship. Mm-hmm. Even if you find the Ark of the Covenant, these things will be priceless, but they really don't know what man is no value.
That's right.
Because really it's a type of what?
Type of shadow.
It's a shadow.
Exactly.
Right. Okay, read.
And the foundations of the wall of the city were garnished with all manner of precious stones. The first foundation was jasper, the second sapphire, the third chalcedony.
Chalcedony, read.
Thank you. The fourth an emerald, the fifth sardonyx, the sixth sardius. Say this wrong. Sardius. The seventh chrysolite. The eighth beryl. The ninth a topaz. The 10th a chrysoprasus. The 11th a Johnson. The 12th an amethyst. I know that.
Okay, so now all those stones you had there, all those stones are. Okay, now those